I'm Emery. Welcome to DataViz on the Go, the series where you learn DataViz time savers inside everyday software like Excel. And in this lesson, you're going to set up theme colors in Excel. Theme colors are presets. It's how you get your brand colors into your graphs, the fastest, most efficient way. Okay, so step one is you have to find your brand colors. Now, this might be the hardest step. You're gonna have to go find a style guide or a branding guide, and you're gonna need your RGB codes or your hex codes. RGB codes are gonna work with all versions of Excel, and hex codes are also available on newer versions of Excel. So this is what you're looking for, okay? These are the real colors and hex codes from a group that I was working with earlier today that inspired this tutorial. We wrote down the names of the colors just to stay nice and organized, and then we grabbed their hex codes, okay? So this is the key. This is what you need, RGB or hex. Now, step two, you're gonna do your clicking magic. And this can be kind of a lot of little steps, so I'm gonna show you, but I also typed it out for us here. Okay, so we're gonna go up to page layout, and then colors, and these are the theme colors that I already have set up. You're gonna go down to the bottom, customize colors. And then when you get there, look at the instructions. It says fill in accents 1 through 6. These 6. In other words, do not touch the top or everything is gonna be totally busted and break. It's gonna mess up all the background colors. You're gonna have color contrast issues. Do not touch the top, and you do not need to change the bottom. The hyperlinks are perfectly fine and intuitive as is. We're just filling in accents 1 through 6. Okay, now let me move this to the side so I can see our hex codes. To fill in the colors, you're gonna go to the accent 1 rectangle right here. You click on it and you go down to the bottom to more colors, the little Bob Ross painter palette icon. You get another pop-up, and then this is where you fill in the RGB or hex codes. So you would type in, what's this first one? 0057B7. Type it in, copy and paste it in. When you click OK, you're going to see the new color here. Not Microsoft's default, but this group's brand blue. Okay, I'll do it a couple more times. Same things though. Click on the rectangle, go to more colors, and fill in the next RGB or hex code. You don't have to fill in both, just one or the other. 00B1CE. Click OK. You're going to see their teal right there. Keep going. I'll do maybe one more just so you can see how fast this gets. It's gonna take, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. If you're brand new, it's gonna be quicker if you're kind of familiar. Okay, so I did accent 1 through 3. You get the idea. Now, when you're done doing all 6, you can see step 3 is you name it and you save it. Now, you wouldn't call it Anne's demo. You would fill in your company name or the project name, whoever's branding this is. And then you save it, and then you enjoy and you use it. They're gonna show up as your font colors, your fill colors, your icons. You just click on the thing you wanna edit, and when you go to the paint can, you're gonna see accent 1, accent 2, accent 3, and 4, 5, 6. If I would have filled those in, those would also show up here. If you have any questions about theme colors, let me know. Again, sometimes finding the style guide can be the hardest part. If you don't have exactly 6 colors, that can be a little tricky to navigate and figure out. So let me know all of those questions, and I'm here, I'm listening. You're giving me ideas for future tutorials all the time.